Okay, I'm back. Come back. I hope you all come back. I don't know if you will, but I'm trying here. I am definitely trying to see what is happening here. Um, and I wanted to come on and just talk about different things. I tried the Zoom, that was not working for me. So here we are again. And hopefully you will all come back. I don't know. I was gonna it would look like it was a good crowd happening, and no, you're all gone. Oh, sad. But that happens. Um, so let's just see if y'all come back. I'm gonna pop back on Facebook and delete that other thread that is on here because pop over to the other live. Oh gosh, I gotta delete this. I have to delete this. Move to trash. Move. Hopefully you will all come over. I think I just
Hello.
Oh, that's an old video. People are on because I deleted it. So let's see. Yeah, just waiting for you all to pop back on over here. Hey, Mel, how are you? I tried a new up here. Karen, yes, Yebi is here and Karen is here. And where is that? Is really strange that you're welcome for the other. I'm not sure which other, but thank you for being here. I popped on really quick. And again, this thing is, let me just change this setting to public and see what happens here. I think that might help because I'm not seeing Mel's comment. There we go. I got it. Oh, see, we're getting the hang of these things. It's all the technology. Hi, Debra. Good to see you. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well after yesterday. Yeah, we are gathering steam here, so I'm very happy that the technology is working. I tried to come on Zoom. There was so much I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to talk. I'm having a workshop next week, meditation, and of course, then today we've got these crazy things. Lovely to see you, my heart and soul, David James. That is and forever. Good to see you, and thank you for stopping by, Debra. I am so glad that you're feeling better. So yeah, I wanted to pop on and talk about a whole bunch of different things, and then whoop-de-doo, Putin throws a wrench in my works here. Excellent. Karen signed up. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the meditation, and I am doing a little bit of multitasking here. So next week on the 3rd, yes, I am having a meditation. Let me grab hi, Mom. My mom is here. This is great. Hi, Mom. I took my mom to the doctor yesterday for her 12-week hip replacement checkup. She's doing great, thank God. So I'm glad that you're here. It's fun when moms figure out the technology. So I am bopping over to grab actually, I have a full description on my Facebook events. But I have a shorter description. You know what? Let me go to my page and grab the actual link. I don't know. Do you know that I have a Facebook page, Clairvoyant Readings by Debra? I'm going to try and grab the link to this event. so that I can drop it in there because you are all welcome to attend. It is called The Power of You Emerging from COVID Hibernation. Obviously, due to things that are going on in the world, that was kind of the original intent, but we will definitely add some other things in there. To kind of help people get through what is happening in the world right now. But the write-up it's a 90-minute all-inclusive meditation and healing, and it's on a Thursday night. Mel, you can come on a Thursday night. It is time to move us gently out of the isolation and hibernation of the past couple years, and we're going to step out of that cave and into the powerful light of our being. We have been so comfortable in our little dens and our homes, and we're wearing pajamas and, on the bottom and work clothes on top. Even no, actually, I'm wearing pants today. I'm wearing workout clothes. But we couldn't show our faces due to face coverings. And if you're feeling anxious or in fear, as we remove our cover-ups and step out of our homes, join us to release, in fact, any kind of fear and anxiety. Like I said, I might even change the name to it. But here's the link to the Facebook event that has the full-on write-up and the links to my website. And actually, I'm gonna share it hang on one second. I will share it in the thread, because this was a really unplanned little deal right now. So I'm going to pop it right here in the Facebook thread, and let's see if it comes up. Technology is just not going to work for me. I swear to God. It hates me right now. It just absolutely hates me. I don't understand. I need my brother and sister-in-law used to say that they needed a wife. And it's really true. Like, I need some sort of tech guru of some sort to come and just organize these things, like, while I'm online, so I'm not doing everything under the sun. But hey, what the heck? Let's see. Invite. Link. Share this link. That will work. So here's a good link that will work. And you can call in, you can, this is great. You can call in, you can, let's see. I don't know if that worked. I'm going to delete. Oh. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you again. Here's the link if you want to see it on Facebook. I can also link it when I redo the YouTube. I'll be linking it there as well, so you don't have to write that down. I wish this had live links, but it's in the Facebook thread. It's not on my page. Yes, you can join by telephone for that one. Oh, if you click on add it to your calendar, it'll add it to your calendar. It should have phone numbers. It should have actually all the numbers in your confirmation. They're all listed in there. If you get your confirmation, Karen, did you get your confirmation? That's what I just kind of need to know. If you got your confirmation, the confirmation has the call-in numbers, and it's a free workshop. So, yeah, just let me know that. So how's everybody doing today? I was going to talk about that, but it just seems like there's so many other things going on. So I saw the numbers for Houston, New York. Just call, you can call any of those numbers. There's a whole bunch of numbers on there. If you need a different number, are you calling in from another, from like Canada or somewhere else? Because I'll make sure that I give a link to you for that. to get those numbers. So yeah, just let me know that. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a lot of people, a lot of interest in that. So anyway, so how's everybody doing? Hello from wow, I've got UK. I don't know if Alice is still on, but hey Rachel, how are you? I love when we do other countries. What time is it there? It's what is that? Are you 6 hour, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? You're 10 o'clock? Um You're in Texas, but a small town, northern panhandle. Yeah, you can just call any of those phone numbers, like, from your cell phone or whatever. If you need a different number, I can probably get you something there. Yeah, you're 10:30. See, I knew that. It's like a 6-hour time difference. Well, good evening. We're 4:30 here in Chicago, and there's this kind of weird snowstorm that's kind of kind of taking hold. Um, Not quite taking hold yet, but I don't know. I don't know what it's doing out in the suburbs or anything like that. But how's everybody? Is Michael streaming while you are? I don't think so. Is he? Are we both live at the same time? Because that wouldn't be, I didn't check with him what he's doing. So yeah, let me know if he's streaming while I am. I don't think so. But what I wanted to talk to you about a little bit today is there's some weird, the energy of the day. I really want to address kind of what's going on in the world. Um, and how it might be triggering for people. I've reached out to a whole bunch of my friends who either were in the army or were in some conflict, or you don't even have to be in a conflict. Anybody who is restricted or been bullied or been pushed around could possibly be triggered. And then, in addition to that, the energy of an invasion like this, I mean, certainly if you were in a situation like this at any point in time in your life, which I actually have friends who were that I also reached out to. Um, Russian invasion of Ukraine is his title. Yeah, I know. I'm not even commenting on that. But yes, that is what's happening, is that Russia invaded this democratic place, and it's going to affect all of us. But at some level, if you have any kind of ancestral connections with any kind of war whatsoever, let's say your grandpa or something was in World War, or great grandpa in World War One or World War Two or Korea, or even Mongolian takeovers whenever they were, however many years ago. One of the things I noticed over time in doing readings is that I would see genetic imprints from the past, from your genetic line, that are still with you. I work with several people whose family was in the Holocaust, and they were a child of that, and they're very affected and very triggered by things that are happening. We have this energetic cellular memory, and it's not just the life that we're leading, but sometimes you can look at yourself, and if you're particularly triggered by something and you have no idea where it's coming from, maybe you have a fear of heights or spiders or who knows what, snakes. I'm just kind of grasping at straws here. But if you have something that triggers you and you can't kind of connect it with anything, then it may very well be that you have some connection genetically, look back into your history, your family history, and to see, if you've got that family history, what other people lived through in your family. And so all of us, even the fear that is coming up for various people right now has a lot to do with that kind of genetic, I guess you could call it genetic code. And it's very important that we address that within ourselves. We are just now coming out of this COVID hibernation. That's why we're doing the meditation, because people are anxious, people are overwhelmed, people and I'm hearing it left, right, and sideways. Maybe you aren't, but maybe you know someone who is. And now suddenly, here we are in this space of having to watch a war. And those of us who are older remember that there was like this disaster at Chernobyl, and Russia just took over Chernobyl. So this is very, very, very real. And I'm not saying this to scare you in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, just the opposite. The reason that I'm bringing this up is to share with you why or how you might be feeling a certain kind of way, and you can't really connect the dots with it in any way, shape, or form. Like maybe, it's seemingly irrational. So check in with how you're feeling. It's all legitimate. It's not silly, and it's not, I don't know, it's very, very real, because it's in there for you. So yeah, that was really kind of, I wanted to really just bring that kind of stuff up to you today, and just see, energetically, how are you feeling today? How's it going for you? Are you, if nothing else, I wanted to give you a space to be here and not sitting in front of the TV. I mean, actually, you know what? Can I get a show of hands in the comments? And you can just kind of do a thumbs up or whatever. Who watches this on TV, uh, kind of when they got up, and then and you might have watched it for a little while, turned it off, but the talking heads, the news people are all on, and I just won't watch any clickbait news. I try to keep it as neutral as possible when I am watching these different programs, but I'm just curious how many of you are, kind of watch these things and uh, get caught up. In fact, even when I walked into CrossFit this morning, I was shocked that they never have the TV on in CrossFit. I mean, it's always music and stuff like that. And even when I walked in today, they were there, and they had the TV on. It was incredible. So let's see. I'm checking out some things. Yeah, fantastic. I'm just kind of going bopping back and forth, making sure that it's they just do. You don't watch the news. Probably a good thing you don't watch the news, Tammy. I know sometimes I don't want to watch the news, but I end up watching the news partially because my clients watch the news, and I have to help them through. My mother's playing Angry Birds. Okay, that's legit. But mom, I know you have the TV on in the background. Like, I know that you've got MSNBC or one of those on, because you always do. Where's my friend Joe? Where did Joe go? Joe popped on for a second on the other thread that I got off of really quickly, that I have to delete as soon as I get back to YouTube. So yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, so we all are. See, I knew it, mom. See, she said it. She said it right away. She said, I do. She does have the news on behind the Angry Bird. See, this is how we know. Um, I don't watch, keep track of it. You start to feel angry or sad, you turn it off. Yeah, and so, Deborah, yeah, you have to be careful not to match the energy, if that makes sense. So you can you do, we get emotional about these things. And what I would say for everybody is just let yourself feel what you feel. And just like Deborah said, you turn it off. Um, Tammy mentioned on here media programming. There is the media programming, but there are outlets who are a lot more neutral and who are just presenting the news. TV on in the Yebby's got her TV on in the background. Um, Goodness, Yebby. Let's all say happy birthday to Yebby's mother, 90. She's 90. God bless. God bless. God bless your mother and you for. Wait, you're answering her phone? Okay. Awesome. I have some amazing people here. Absolutely. You're welcome. What's mom's name? I'm getting some messages. Look at now you'll be able to show her in the thread. Excellent. Excellent. Happy birthday. You're getting happy birthday messages from, I think you're on Facebook, but you're getting them from YouTube. Here, you're getting the happy birthdays. Oh, wait, is she from the one from, is that the Joliet connection? Happy birthday, Sarah Mims Price. My, so here, check it out. Look at all the, I'm making sure that it comes on here. So fun fact, because I know you have that group and you post a lot of stuff about Joliet, right? So my dad and uncle had a store in Joliet. Yeah, it was Joliet, right? Called your Aunt Mary, her sister. Okay, so ask her if she knows the White Store, because that was my dad and my uncle who did that store. Maybe you even remember, Yebby. I don't know how far back that goes, but isn't that interesting? A really interesting connect. Don't we find that we have some great connections on Facebook? I mean, I've got people from, I don't know, Alice was on the other thread. I wish she would have popped on over here. I don't know if she is or not, but I would love to have so I have several from the UK. I've got people from Illinois here. I've got I think, I don't know. I think I have New Mexico, maybe. I think so. It is. It's a very small world. It's a very small world. So, yeah, so we lived in Peoria. Oh, so Peoria in Illinois, yeah? Oh. Well, here you are. And now you're in New Mexico, right? Yeah, New Mexico. My good friend's in Albuquerque. I don't know if that's where you are or not, but he's in one of my BFFs is in Albuquerque. So yeah, it's crazy what is going on, and just what's going on inside of you is even more important than, for now, is like that self-care that has to happen. And so it's great to gather together for just a few. Oh wait, you're in Albuquerque. How cool. Wow, I totally lost my train of thought after that. I was gonna suggest that, would you all like to do a little mini meditation for today? I'd love to I'd love to really just do a little mini meditation to get everybody kind of on board, regardless whatever you believe or you don't believe, or the media or anti-media, whatever you are, we need to pray for these people who are and hold space for the light, because that's the only way that many of these conflicts are going to clear up. And it's so important that we care for ourselves and care for others in the world. So I'm going to do a little mini meditation for today. We can dedicate this to the Ukraine and all its people. We will dedicate this to those who are hurting and triggered. And please be sure to reach out to those people that you know that might be triggered by any of this, all of this. It's just so important that we make sure that we are connected. So we're dedicating this to all of them and anybody who really even served in our armed forces in that was in war, that's on any kind of combat, because every single one of those people, I hate to use the word those, like they're different, but anybody who was in that situation is going to be affected by this, as well as all of you who are here and so super sensitive to what's going on in the world. So if you could just be seated with your feet flat on the floor, not cross-legged or anything like that. There's all kinds of meditations, but this isn't that kind of meditation. And give yourself a breath. Just really fill up those lungs and just have that as its own beautiful experience. And gently just notice your feet on the floor, and you can wiggle your toes a little bit. And then gracefully give yourself another breath and imagine that you are moving your attention behind your eyes in the center of your head. The seat of your soul, your sanctuary, your own personal sanctuary in the center of your head. And then imagine that there's this big, beautiful oak tree. And I'd like you to flatten the top of that oak tree and attach it right at the tip of your tailbone, right at that place of your first chakra, that energy center that is all about you and your safety and your identity and your security. And just connect that up. And imagine that that oak tree goes all the way down into the center of a loving, beautiful Gaia planet and is connected there. And then give yourself a breath and gently begin to release. Anything that no longer serves you, any energy that's not yours. Just watch it flow away from you and get neutralized in the center of the earth. And once again, give yourself a breath. Just feel your lungs expand. And then as you exhale, that flow, that gentle flow of energy that isn't yours moves away from you. And just check in with yourself and see how you're feeling today. And just let go of all the busyness of the busy world. And give yourself some elbow room to be who you are as you are, with every part of you intact. And just right here, right now, recognize that for these moments, you are absolutely perfect. Nothing needs to be fixed or changed. You can wiggle your toes on the floor, really feel your feet. You can wiggle your fingers with your eyes gently closed and just notice your body. Say hello to the various parts of your body and just be in a bubble of your own energy. And then, since we are dedicating this to the people of the Ukraine and anyone who is affected, whether it's family members, people who are triggered, people who lived through an invasion before, imagine a beautiful, clear gold bubble surrounding each and every one of them. And you can surround the whole region in gold. And just use your imagination. Imagination is a powerful, powerful thing. Grounding gives us a place to release. And then what we see is what is. So, however you pray, whoever you pray to, the God of your heart, your choice, please take a moment and say a prayer or two for peace to flow around the world, for peaceful solutions to conflicts, for all that is divided to become whole again, for blessings of parents who are 90 or 84, say a prayer for those hurting and in need that are around you. And in fact, you can even say a prayer for yourself. But imagine the light, the golden light of the universe, the source, healing hurting hearts, filling those with no hope with hope. Fill the world with hope and peace and prayer. And then bring your attention back to you and imagine a beautiful gold sun above your head, filled with life and joy, filled with peace and calm. And then shine that gold sun down on you, kind of like when you go on vacation where you like to soak up the rays, get that vitamin D. And so just soak up that beautiful sun and fill up with its beautiful light, its beautiful healing space. The best way that we can help the world is to do this for a few minutes a day, to send a prayer out to others. We so often get caught up in all our stuff. And yet we're all in this together. We all rely on each other. We all are connected in one way or another. So shine that gold sun down and bring that right into you. Drink from that gold sun, just the liquid gold, and allow it to flow through you. Give yourself a breath and then come back to your body and wiggle your fingers and toes, your ears and your nose if you can do that. Give yourself a big giant breath and open your eyes and look around your room. And good job, everyone. I was reading all the energy, and just kind of give yourself a moment to regroup. Then hit me up with your questions, or hit me up with kind of your experience and what was going on there. I'd love to hear how that was for you. How was it to send out that prayer around the world? Love to hear that. I know I'm going to make you type. How lovely and wonderful. Nobody's talking. Everybody's stunned. This was a really good space. Suzanne, welcome. And you're welcome. Did you do did you do the meditation? How was that for you? I'd love to hear, because especially new people. Thank you, Karen. You're going to get much more of that in the meditation next week. I'll keep talking about that. Some of you are already signed up, and I really can't wait because I haven't done a free meditation in a while. So this is going to be actually great. And it's one of the things that the reason that I do this is so that it brings comfort and hope and is soothing. And thank you, Tammy. Yeah, appreciate that. Tammy, so sometimes I reach out. I have these clairvoyant students, and I wanted to have them read somebody last night. And so I reached out to Tammy, and she was our student, my clairvoyant student practice, and they hadn't done readings in a super long time, and they killed it. It was great. So thank you, Tammy, for being there and being here today. And I so appreciate the support all the way around, because then, I will keep doing it. If you all want a student reading, and all I really ask, the student readings are free, but I do ask for a donation to be made to my partner, my non-for-profit partner called One Tree Planted. One Tree Planted plants trees around the world where they're needed to reforest the earth. And the reason I give my link instead of just sending you all to One Tree Planted is because I want to target the areas, let's say, that the wildfires hit here in the US. So I ask for a donation between $5 and $25. You choose. If you're interested, message me at some level. Send me a private message on Facebook, or leave it in the comments on YouTube, and hopefully I'll be able to see that tomorrow. But I can reach back out to you then and get you set up for the next one. We don't do very many, but Tammy said it was fun and enlightening, and it really is. And It's even more fun. So here's the thing. It's even sign you up. Yeah, I figured you were next on my list, Karen. So yeah, we'll get you in there as soon as they have another session. I'll reach out to you. But what I love is that these students, like it's like amazing. They read and they don't see anything, and really what I'm teaching them to do is just focus. It's really about awareness and seeing what they're seeing. They're already seeing it, but they're not, let's say, focusing on it. So it's kind of a refocus for the students. And what's really amazing is for me as a teacher to watch them get it. You know how you could see a look on a face, or it's like you just know they're right there and they're reading it, and then the person that they're reading is responding to it. It's just really a kind of a miracle space. So I really really enjoy that space. So yeah, anybody who wants to participate in that, that's great. And then you even get like a little guide that tells you what we did, and you can have it recorded if you want. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. So I am, of course, so I'm going to sign off. Did you see what the actual truth is and let them know? Yes, absolutely, I do that. That was why we started and stopped so much during the reading and then we have a little brief chat afterwards so that they can talk about their experience and everything. I do this with all my students, and we'll do that with the meditation next week as well. We'll have a nice talk back. Um, if you're listening to this video down the road or later, um, I will have this up on my SoundCloud account so that you'll be able to listen to the meditation again. Um, and it's called The Power of You Emerging from Hibernation. So and everybody will get that participates will of course get the recording right away. But others, I just want to make sure, because these live streams will be around for a little while. So anyway, but I am just going to say thank you all so much for coming to my impromptu. Thank you for once again, and I'll delete the other one on YouTube so that it doesn't keep playing, because I really didn't like doing it on Zoom. I like this much better. I can see all your comments and everything. It's great. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. You're so sweet. You too. Well, we're starting another clairvoyant program in August, so reach out to me if it's something you think. It's actually up on my website. But yeah, I do my best, and so thank you so much. That's really really sweet. Yeah, but you're welcome. Excellent. This is the reason we do it, is to calm everybody down. We can get really, really stressed. So I'm glad that you're calmer and you feel more empowered, because sometimes when we're watching these things unfold on TV, we feel like helpless. And here's one of my students. We can feel helpless, and just to know that we're doing something, and that is so darn important, that we recognize that we can do something in spirit, right? It all begins in spirit and ends in spirit, and our experience can be shifted and changed because of what we do. So each and every one of you, I mean, I watched the energy as you actually surrounded the earth with that golden light, and some of you surrounded the region, and some of you surrounded your families, and some of you surrounded other places. So this is all your vision, and this is how you're all being visionaries. Yeah. So and we block that person, and sorry, wait, we want to hide that. So I just had to block somebody. So there, she should be gone, I hope. But anyway, yeah, there you are. Yeah, be with that. But what I had up there was, wow, I must be doing something right. I already have trolls. I don't know. I got to be doing something right. So this is one of my students. Debbie's a fabulous teacher, and thank you to those who come to be read. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Debra was not on the call last night due to a medical procedure, but she will be for the next time. So that was really amazing. And goodness, thank you, Tammy. Do it. Look, it's up on my website. I'm because I'm doing so many things at once, and I'm like chief cook and bottle. I am a reader. I'm a real estate agent. I do all my own web work and all this managing of all this other stuff. So it's not as updated as I would like it, but it will be. I am guessing that Karen is laughing about the troll comment that I made because, yeah, I don't know. I think they need to get like their own, they need to get their own like restream. They need to do their own thing. And I don't know why I can't get it out of. Oh, well. Again, I don't know how it works, but I was able to. Lewis said, slow down. Yeah, Lewis said work-life balance for me too, actually. And he was actually that weekend. I had a crazy, crazy schedule. He was absolutely right on. It was ridiculous. It was how right on that was. So that's very funny. Yeah, he said redo my schedule. I did. But that weekend that he did it, I couldn't. I was stuck in that space. It was really something. So anyway, but so I'm just gonna sign off for now. Keep doing that little meditation. Very simple. You can listen to this again. You can download it, whatever. It'll be up on YouTube. It'll be all around town. But here's how I am going to end. And that is that with whatever we do, whatever we put out in the world, we can all share the spotlight with each other, not in lieu of each other. We're all here and we need each other. We support each other. So be kind, be generous, and have a beautiful, beautiful week. Hopefully I'll see you in the meditation next week. I'll probably pop on a couple more times, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support always. And bye-bye for now.